Hello everyone, SUSLIK here and welcome back to another War Thunder episode. In this video I'm gonna review new event vehicle QN506. It's a Chinese 9.7 light tank. So first things first, hull is from T-54, modified. You can see this different top section on it, really interesting looking. But obviously mobility-wise, it can't be compared to T-72. Our top speed is 50 and reverse speed, good old 7 kph. Quite cursed. Chinese didn't even try to fix that. We have 100 millimeters of armor in front and some explosive armor. Unfortunately, this armor will not save you at this BR. Basically, you're slow as Bradley. In the X-ray you can see it has crewless turrets. Make sure this not fools you, because if you get shot in the turret, there is high percentage of death because of the ammunition belt and also this ginormous missile pods. Also you're exposed by the submarine periscope, which is not retractable like in Swedish Sturf. Now weaponry wise, we have 30mm autocannon, can fire dart rounds with Pen 102, which is enough for side kills, but you need to waste a lot of time killing the NATO tanks. They have a good crew amount between 4 and 5. The opposite side you have a stabilized MBTs. Better kill fast. If they're facing frontally, that's a GGVP. Additionally, you can pick APDS rounds and some mixed belts with high explosive if you wanna switch to the air targets. It also has 7.62mm machine gun. You can see a lot of holes. Those things are 70mm ATGMs that can pen only 200mm of armor. You can fire them rapidly. You cannot fire them on the move like BMP-2M. Missiles are quite garbage. Penetration is just not enough. Plus, this thing has clear thermal vision, both in gunner side and commander side. Now, the big holes, there's 4 of them, they're firing a really unique weapon, guys. We talked about this before. We talked about when are the spike missiles coming. Well, it's not quite a spike missile, but it's actually close to it. So this is basically a fire and forget ATGM. You locked, you fired, then you can move away. This ATGM goes straight, then climbs up to high altitude, then drops to the enemy tank with an angle. There's 4 of them, it has 1000mm of penetration, explosive mass is 900 grams. Overall, my experience was quite negative. If you want to kill enemy with this ATGMs, first you need to fully stop, you need to expose your barrel. Yes, you cannot lock with that periscope, you can only lock with your gun sight. Second bad thing, if you fire and there's a little object or hill in front of you, the missile go actually down a bit first. So not up, it will go down and crash into the ground. That's really annoying. To lock, you must see the tank fully. The enemy needs to be exposed fully. This thing cannot lock to a turret. There has to be a nearly perfect condition for you to be able to lock with this new ATGM. But yeah, once fired, there is still no guarantees that it will one-tap the enemy. You know, this is War Thunder and you will get gaijined. So that happened to me. I played enough matches with this, and I will say percentage of killing with this ATGM is like 40 or 50%. BR here is the problem, definitely. Needs to be lowered to 9.0 at least, or they need to fix this locking system, because it's quite annoying. Like if there is only a little bit of roof part is exposed, I want to lock into that. I don't know how this works in real life. I'm not the expert in this. If you have any knowledge about how this locking mechanism works on a tank, type in the comment section. But yeah, it's definitely far away from the spike missile and can't wait to play with that. I believe that missile belongs to the Israel. German Puma might have it. We'll see. With this new ATGM, you cannot lock through a smoke. Yeah, let's say you locked and fired a missile, you pop the smoke. There is no guarantees that enemy will die. And if hit indicator appeared on your screen, you need to wait until smoke disappears or move out of the smoke to fire it again. Really situational tank. And being situational is not helping at the high tier match. This is not 5.7. But yeah, developers for last 2 years are in this mood. They're not releasing new potentially OP vehicles with low BR. They started to releasing it with really high BR after the Puma incident. So yeah, balance department works extremely cautious. And this Chinese so-called Terminator suffered from it as well. Bad mobility, bad turret rotation, bad barrel lift speed, not comfortable to control, not comfortable to fire, not comfortable to engage in urban maps. The last unique thing we had was the Storm Tiger. That was quite interesting. And yeah, this is the other one. If you like to suffer but love uniqueness, get this. If you don't wish to suffer, drop your KD ratio, then just keep the ticket of it and sell it. I'll wait until developers buff it a bit. That concludes the review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.